The night of December 3rd, 2024, is a moment that will be etched into the memory of our nation forever. A single citizen, standing firm against a military vehicle near the National Assembly, became a powerful symbol. This act wasn't just about one person's bravery. It was a physical rejection of the martial law that had just been declared, an act of defiance that resonated across the entire country. Why did this moment touch so many of us so deeply? Because it brought back ghosts we thought we had laid to rest. It had been 45 years since South Korea last faced martial law. For many, this declaration wasn't just a political maneuver. It was a terrifying echo of our authoritarian past. The memories of the 1970s and 80s, a time of intense struggle for democracy, came rushing back. The images of military personnel taking control of the legislature, the threat of widespread censorship, and the suppression of all political activity were not abstract concepts from a history book. They were a living nightmare, a direct assault on the democratic values we have fought so hard to build and protect. This wasn't just a political crisis. It was an existential one. It forced us to confront the fragility of our democracy and ask ourselves a terrifying question. Could our hard-won freedoms be stripped away overnight? The declaration of martial law was a blatant attempt to dismantle the very foundations of our republic. It aimed to paralyze our government, silence dissent, and impose the will of a few through military force. The sight of soldiers in the halls of our National Assembly was a chilling indicator of just how far things had gone, a scene that many of us never thought we would witness in our lifetime. The immediate and widespread public outcry showed that the spirit of resistance is alive and well in South Korea. People from all walks of life poured into the streets, not just in Seoul but across the country. Their message was clear and unified. We will not go back. We will not allow our democracy to be dismantled. This collective anger and determination were the true defense against the tanks. It was the people, united, who formed an unbreakable shield around our democratic institutions. In moments like these, the actions of individuals become incredibly powerful. The citizen who blocked that vehicle wasn't just stopping a piece of machinery. They were halting the advance of tyranny, even if just for a moment. This single act of defiance sent a clear message. Ordinary people have the power to disrupt systems of oppression. It reminded us that courage is contagious. When one person stands up, it inspires others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that can swell into a tidal wave of resistance. However, as Professor Jeong Jun-hee rightly points out, individual courage, while inspiring, is not enough on its own. The real power to safeguard our democracy lies in our ability to come together, to form a bond of solidarity that cannot be broken. The night of December 3rd was a powerful demonstration of this principle. It wasn't just one person. It was thousands and then millions who stood together, united by a common purpose. This collective action is what ultimately forced the reversal of the martial law declaration. It was a victory for the people, a testament to the power of solidarity. But our work is far from over. The events of that night were not an isolated incident. They were a symptom of a deeper-seated threat to our democracy. The forces that sought to impose martial law have not simply disappeared. They are still there, and we must remain vigilant. This is why the call for continued solidarity is so crucial. We cannot afford to become complacent. The bravery shown on that one night must evolve into a sustained, organized effort to protect our democratic principles. What does this continued solidarity look like? It means staying informed and engaged in our political process. It means supporting civil society organizations that work to protect our rights and freedoms. It means holding our leaders accountable and demanding transparency. It means continuing to have difficult conversations with our friends, families, and neighbors about the kind of society we want to live in. It's about building a culture of active citizenship where everyone understands their role in safeguarding democracy. The historical parallels are impossible to ignore. Our nation's journey toward democracy has been marked by moments of intense struggle. From the April 19th revolution to the Gwangju uprising and the June democratic struggle. In each of these pivotal moments, it was the collective will of the people that pushed back against authoritarianism and paved the way for a more free and just society. The events of December 2024 are the latest chapter in this ongoing story. We have once again proven that when we stand together, we are powerful. The image of that citizen standing before the military vehicle should serve as a constant reminder. It is a symbol of our potential, a symbol of our responsibility. It tells us that no matter how daunting the challenge, no matter how powerful the forces arrayed against us, we have the capacity to resist. But it also serves as a warning. That moment of resistance could have been a fleeting one if it wasn't backed by the collective power of the people. So, let's not remember December 3rd and 4th as just a night of crisis. Let's remember it as a night of reaffirmation, a reaffirmation of our commitment to democracy, a reaffirmation of our belief in the power of the people, and a reaffirmation of our promise to one another that we will never again allow our freedoms to be taken away. The struggle to protect democracy is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It requires constant vigilance, unwavering unity, and the courage to stand up for what is right, not just in moments of crisis, but every single day. Let's honor the bravery of those who stood on the front lines by continuing their work. Let's build on the solidarity that we forged in that moment of darkness and carry it forward into the light. Our democracy is a precious inheritance, one that was paid for with the sweat, tears, and sacrifices of previous generations. It is now our sacred duty to protect it, to strengthen it, and to pass it on, stronger than ever, to the generations that will follow. Let's stay united, let's stay vigilant, and let's continue to build a future where the will of the people is always sovereign. Thank you for watching. If this message resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more discussions on the issues that matter most. Let's keep the conversation going.